Hey, Timmy!
Gee willikers, mister. You scared the bejesus out of me.
How would you like to stop studying for that test that's next period and learn about Boggy Pong?
Boy, would I! Where am I?
You're in the Boggy room, Timmy. This is where the game gets played every day by dozens of college students. You see, the game was made in the bowels of Africa when two young missionaries were on a mission trip. They discovered a tribe who hit rocks off a table using big old books like you are seeing here. The missionaries then brought the game to America. Now we use official UFBCM balls and paddles to play the game.
UFBCM?
That's right, Timmy. It's the University of Florida Baptist Collegiate Ministry, located conveniently at the Baptist Student Center. In a world with no more heroes, a game is played with not one, but two or more people. Everyone has a paddle, and there is one ball, and a ping pong table. Everyone gets in a circle to determine the order. The person with the ball will go first, and the person to the left of him or her will go second, and so on and so forth until the last person hits to the first. Now the game can begin. The first person serves to the second person. A serve must hit both sides of the table once, and then go off the table to be a good serve.
Like this?
No, Timmy, that's not quite right. Because the ball hit the net on the serve, someone will call net, and you must reserve it. Get out of the way, Bo! But at no penalty to you. Also, the ball must go across the back of the table. If it goes off the side, then the next person can call side.
Side.
And the ball must be reserved. There can also be bad serves. If the ball fails to hit both sides of the table, or if the ball hits a side of the table more than once, then it's a bad serve. If the server gets two bad serves in a row, then the server gets a point.
Wait, so he gets a point for doing that?
Yes, Timmy, but in this game, points are bad. Once you get 7 points, then you're out. If you do get out, then the person before you now hits to the person who is after you.
So what do I do now?
Well, after a good serve is completed, the next person must wait for the ball to hit the ground before he or she can do anything. If he hits the ball before it touches the ground, or lets it hit the ground more than once, then it is his point. After it hits the ground, the person up needs to hit the ball back on the table. You can only hit the ball once with your paddle on your turn. If it's hit twice, then it's called a double hit, and you get a point. Then the next person must do the same thing, but this time it doesn't matter where or how many times it hits the table. The next person just needs to wait for it to go off the table and hit the ground before he can hit.
Wait a minute, what if he gets stuff on the table?
Good question, Timmy. I just said he can't hit it until it hits the ground, but there are other ways to get that ball moving. For instance, if the ball is next to the net, the person up and no one else can move the net with his paddle. You can also blow the ball to get it where you want it to go, but this also means other people can blow your ball too. Anyone can blow the ball at any time during play, except for the serve. Once you get a point, then you must serve to the person who is normally after you. This continues until there is only one person left who is in the winner of that game.
Gosh, I can't wait to get the gang together and play.
Hold on a second there, kid.
David Wood?
That's right, Timmy. It's David Wood. 9-time UFBCM All-Star is here to take you the rest of the way.
Really?
You betcha, kid.
Gee, I think you get a point for that, Mr. David Wood.
You got a lot to learn, Timmy. You see, if a ball is hit so hard that it's going to go way past you, you can block it with your body. That's called a body block. Only the person receiving the ball can do that. You can't use your paddle or your hands to do it, otherwise you get a point.
Okay, I think I get it. Golly jeez, that was mean. What was that for?
Well, you see, Timmy, there are no friends in Boggy. That's what's called a peg. When it's your turn, instead of hitting it on the table, you can choose to try and peg someone with it. And if that happens, they get a point. But watch out, because if they catch it, they lose a point and you gain a point. That's the ultimate comeback in Boggy.
Well, shucks, Mr. David Wood. I can't wait to start playing.
Edward. But remember, be nice to new people so they can get used to it. But as soon as you start trying to peg people, you become what is fondly known as target practice.
Oh, no.
Nice one, son. Sooner or later, you'll be hitting like this.